So, just finished we'll go just third day. Keep trying to add a day in there, but third day of meditating, yoga, the usual. Never quite figured out what that ghost dog and that feather was, but I think at least today's meditation, the concept of noting, of kind of noting where your emotions are, what you're thinking, and not letting that derail you. At least that's what was explained, and it's been explained in the past. But when I do think of something else, when I am out of my zen, I guess you could say, that I don't follow that rabbit hole too deep, that I know how to see it, recognize it, note it, and then come out of it back to me again. And it's a very good demonstration, visual example, whatever you want to call it, on a feather just touching the side of a glass goblet, and how gentle that would be, how soft that would be. So I use that imagery, that type of sense, because I could feel how the feather would be up against the glass goblet while I was meditating. It was really cool how you can feel things just in your head without actually feeling something. It goes into the realm of what is feeling, right? What are our senses? Do we really sense with our hands or everything else? Taste with our mouth, or with our tongue, not our mouth, but our taste buds, where it's all in our head. But yeah, I'd get derailed, and I would just envision this feather quickly going around the side of a glass goblet, and then whatever I was thinking would shoot inside that goblet and just shoot straight up into the air. I'd find structure back in my breathing, be able to focus, and then right back into another thing. I'd be derailed again, and that feather would pop right back out. So yes, I've tried this noting technique before. This time, however, worked better. I don't know if it worked better, if I wanted it to work better, but it was interesting. After that, I came out for a nice walk. It's not too cold. The sun's out. It's a little later than usual. I couldn't sleep till all last night. Well, I had some great sex with my wife. That's the main reason. And then we were up for an hour afterwards. Not because we were talking or anything, just because I guess sex woke us up. Which caused everything else to be delayed. But hey, I'd rather have that over not, right? Especially when I was about to go to our parents' house for about a week, or my parents' house, right, for a week. We're not going to be doing anything like that soon. So yeah, day 3 going well. Trying to figure out now what it is I want to do as far as where I'm at up here, and then in here. That was my heart. And what I want to focus my energy on. I mean, I think it's business. I think it's that's a bad shot. I think it's fitness. Hell, I like the brain too. It might be psychology. I have no fucking idea. I like too many things. I could see myself pursuing all these different things and being happy. And I don't know if that's a ticket, or if I should just focus on one. I know whatever I do focus on, I'll be able to pursue, and I could do the other ones as side hobbies. But that's all they'd ever be, just side hobbies. And I don't want that. I want each one to be an expression of myself, to follow it into its fullest. But a jack of all trades is a jack of none, right? Or master of none. And I want to master everything. That's just me. So that's where I'm at. To figure out what exactly it is I want. Maybe going home this week will help. Maybe going home in general will help. Allow me to refocus. I haven't lived at home in almost 8 years. Maybe now having a base of support, not having to worry about money. I still have to worry about money, but having to pay rent, maybe allowing myself to breathe more is what I need. And maybe it's not. Maybe I need to struggle more, struggle harder. But is life about that? I mean, just because people say the struggle is where you're born, is where you find who you are. But at the same time, you hear other people say, well, you need to take calculated risk. So what the fuck? Is this a calculated risk by me staying in my environment with no job, searching, applying, and then just working hard, building my brand, taking months of shit pretty much. I know how it's going to be. And I think I can envision myself doing well after a couple months going through that struggle. Or going home, not having to deal so much with the struggle of financial fucking burden, just pay back my credit card. And then figure out what I want to do. Oh, I think that's another dog. It's a bad part about walking your dog without a leash. And when you forget the leash, you're kind of fucked. So, yeah, that's where my head's at right now. Trying to figure out what I want to do. If the struggle reveals who you are, and trust me, I struggled a lot before this, and this is the main reason that I'm continuing to struggle, because I kind of saw who I wanted to be, and then boom, smacked in the face. But if it shows me who I am, do I want to keep struggling, or go home, breathe for a bit, refocus, and then hit it hard? I don't know what the best thing to do is. To make my life more like hell, or to allow myself to breathe, allow my family to breathe, and then keep going forward. Oh, that was all dark. That's it.